Hey everyone, welcome to my garden, and today we are going to make one flower arrangement and we are going to use hydrangeas for that. This is hydrangea season and it's so easy to make a beautiful flower arrangement with hydrangeas. I have Limelight hydrangea in my garden, so I will be using that. So you can use any hydrangea that you have in your garden. Hydrangeas are such a beautiful plant and the blooms are extremely beautiful and stunning. So why not take them inside and enjoy those beautiful blooms inside as well. So that's what we will be doing today. I will show you how I make a flower arrangement using hydrangeas, and also I will give you an update on the fairy garden that my daughter and we worked on. That was our project for Mother's Day, and I haven't updated you on how a fairy garden is holding up and how it's doing, so I will show you that as well. So yeah, let's pick some hydrangea blooms and then get to the flower arrangement. So for this hydrangea, I will pick some blooms which are right in the back of the hydrangea. So I'm not taking any blooms from the front. I only see if some blooms are on the ground which I can use, but usually I don't touch in the front. I just leave them as is so that I can enjoy them. So I will go in the back and see if I can pick some. The hidden blooms basically. So this one looks good, the size is good as well. So some blooms are little bigger, some are little smaller, so I will pick some big and some small, like a mix and match. So let's get to it. Let's pick some blooms for our arrangement. So we have all the things ready for us. We have our blooms that we just picked. We have our vase. This is a tall one and I have a short one as well. So we'll see which one we'll end up using. So it's very simple pretty much. You will just need some cold water. You don't even have to fill up your whole vase. So you just use that. And then you just take your blooms and just take off all the leaves that are there on the stem. You can leave some on the top which is not going to be in the water, but you can take off all the leaves which are going to be in the water, and then you just arrange them in the vase that you have picked. And one tip that I want to give you, sometimes you will see there are some small tiny bugs hidden in the hydrangea. So for that, what you can do is take a bucket of water. For me, I'm not seeing any bugs in my hydrangeas right now, but last year I noticed that. So what I did was I took a bucket of water and I just gave a good rinse and just like dip them, and that's it. And then you can just use it after that, so that you are not taking bugs inside the house. So that's a tip. If you see any bugs hiding in the blooms, since the blooms are so big, sometimes you find those tiny little bugs and some small spiders in these hydrangea blooms. So just keep that in mind. If you see something like that, just dip them in some water and that's it. And for Limelight hydrangea, the another beautiful thing that I love about this one is that it's going to hold its color and it's going to dry like that. So I will update you in a couple of days on this arrangement, that how it is once it is all dried. It's going to look pretty, just like that. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good at this point, and I can just leave them as is, or if you want to add some more blooms you can definitely add in this, or if you want to cut the stems little shorter so that you can have an arrangement in a smaller vase, then you can do that as well. But for me, I think I like how it's looking right now, and I'm happy with the arrangement, that how it turned out. When you are making hydrangea flower arrangement, just add some fresh water. You don't have to add anything else in the water, so these blooms are going to soak up all the water that I have added, and then it will dry and then hold the color and the shape and everything, and they look beautiful as dried hydrangea as well. The arrangement is going to look so beautiful once they are done. You don't have to throw them out, you can keep them, and they will look amazing when they are dry as well. So I will keep you updated on that after a few days, once they soak up all the water and once they are dried, and how they are looking. Okay, before I show you the fairy garden, let me show you this peach tree. Look at these peaches on this tree, and we have harvested so many peaches already, and there are like so many on this tree ready to harvest. I think this is just ready to harvest. Look at it. Look at this peach. It's beautiful. This is the third season when I planted this tree, and it was a stick, and I had no idea if this will ever produce any fruit, but there are so many fruits on it. Look at this. Alright, so now I will show you the fairy garden. Here is the fairy garden which we worked on Mother's Day. This was our project. My daughter and I, we both worked on this project. I love how this turned out, and it's holding pretty good. We planted some super bells in here, and I have not fertilized them or anything. It's looking amazing. Ones that are struggling are this moss grass that we planted. It's just not doing well, but apart from this moss grass, everything else is looking pretty good. This vinca vine is doing amazing as well. This is what we wanted from this vinca vine to trail down, and it's trailing down beautifully, but still see the blooms. Just problematic is this one, but that's fine. All of the plants are looking nice. So here is the update on fairy garden. So that's all for today's video. This was a very random video, but I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the flower arrangement that we make, the peaches, and the update on a fairy garden, which was long due. We made that fairy garden on Mother's Day, and it was like long due to give you an update on that. So I hope you like that as well, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.